Hello, this is Mindy from The Weekend Gardener, and today I have a wonderful new product that's out on the market that I would like to showcase. What is this product? It's called Wherever Garden. This product allows you to garden anywhere on a vertical space. And yes, I said anywhere on a vertical space. In a previous video, I showed you how to use the nylon strap or belt that comes with this kit. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the zip ties that come with this kit. Now, when you order your kit, you're going to get the belt that I mentioned previously. You're going to get these nice plastic terracotta colored pots. You're going to get the zip ties, and you're going to get these brackets. Now, you may notice that one of the brackets is colored differently than the remaining three. Now, the reason for that is when you order your kit, your brackets will come in white. You can personalize it by using plastic paint, and you can paint the pots along with the zip ties any color that you would like. So just keep that in mind. If white just isn't your color, you can personalize it. Now, when you get your kit, you will notice on these brackets that there's a lot of different options. You have holes here by which you could run a screw through to attach it to a post, as an example. You also have two slits. You have a pretty wide looking slit, and that's where the strap itself goes in, the nylon belt. And then you have this smaller slit, and that is where your zip ties are going to go. You also have this tab that is going to slide under the rim of the pot, like this. And then you have the base, and that is where the pot itself will sit. So now that we have all the components of the kit that you're going to get, how do you put this together? Well, I'm actually going to show you on this garden art called After Hour Bottle Flowers, and I'm going to take the zip tie and I'm going to wrap it around the pole. Now, if you're using some heavy plant material or some plant material that's cascading down, you may want to use more than one zip tie, and you could put it through this wider slit. You could also attach zip ties together if you have a more circular area and you don't want to use the belt. So just keep that in mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach our zip tie with our bracket, and I'm going to pull it snugly. Once you have your bracket where you want it, you're going to want to remove this excess zip tie. Now, there is a way at the end of the season that you could take off the zip tie and reuse it next year, as long as you don't cut off this tab. But zip ties are readily available in hardware stores and etc. So you may not want to do that option, but that is an option. Now, the pot, as I stated before, this tab here is going to slide underneath this lip. And then the bottom of the bracket is going to hold the bottom of the pot. Now, what I really like about this company, not only have they made this wonderful vertical type of planter, but they've thought of everything. Some companies, when they create a container garden, they neglect to think about the drainage holes. And that is very important when it comes to container garden. You don't want your plants sitting in water because Mother Nature's just released this unbelievable amount of rain. So prior to planting though, make sure that you cover up these drainage holes. If you're going to be planting some heavy plant material, consider using things like packing peanuts in there, something that's going to lighten the load. If you're going to plant edibles though, and a cautionary tale on this, I would avoid planting edibles in a plastic container. Many studies have been done that the chemicals in the plastic will be released into the soil when it gets hot, and in doing so, your plants are going to take it up. Another hint I would like to give you though, if you're a forgetful gardener and you forget to water, one technique you may want to use is to add a hydrogel to the soil prior to putting it in the container. In doing so, you won't have to water as often. So the next time you're looking at your wall or you're looking at your fence and you're going, man, I wish I could have a planter on that surface, consider the Wherever Garden. It'll answer all your questions as far as vertical spaces. So until we meet in the garden again, This has been Mindy from The Weekend Gardener.